All right, everyone, Economic Ninja here, and I'm almost a professional. Let's see how this goes. All right. All right, I got a new topic for you. I'm going to talk with a very successful person, even though he'd never tell you that out loud. And he's part of the Real Estate Master Group. Oh, goodness. Real quick before the bar comes down, all right, go for it. Sweet. All right. All right. Okay. Hey, everybody, Economic Ninja here. I hope you're doing great. I am with longtime subscriber and now master course, real estate master course student, and I want you to introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm David. I've been a longtime subscriber and yeah, gotten to know Travis over the couple of meets and years, and just learned a lot from him over the last, 4 years?
Yep. Now I'm going to lay some groundwork real quick, if you don't mind me talking a little bit about your background. Okay, and I hope this doesn't embarrass you. You are part of the 1% of earners in this country, but you got there by very hard work. Did you go to college?
No.
Okay. You have been through a lot of jobs. You have been a welder. You've been self-employed a lot. You've been a restaurateur, if that's the right word.
Yeah.
You've owned commercial property, residential property. Have you ever owned any residential rentals?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
It blows me away, honestly, everyone, when someone like him of his caliber of experience, life experience and investment experience takes a risk on this course. Do you mind saying, you were talking about nuggets earlier. I want to teach people about nuggets because a lot of people expect to take a course and they learn everything, right? A lot of people do if they're total beginners. What's the importance of nuggets?
Well, even if you think you know everything, you don't. So education this way, especially buying courses, is cheap investment in education. And whether or not you pull, whether or not you knew or whether you pull little nuggets from the different courses that he has, things that you didn't know already or things that will help you in the future, some of this special financing and that kind of stuff that I wasn't aware of.
Yeah.
A lot of different things we pulled from this course. Well worth it.
Dude, thank you so much. So this is awkward, right? It's going to sound like a commercial because technically it is, because I want to find more students that I can share my information with. I have a weird way of being able to explain things. But one thing that he's been doing is, David, you've been preparing for a real estate crash, right?
Yeah.
What are you seeing right now in the real estate market, wherever you're looking?
Starting to soften, more days on the market. Some places more than others.
Okay.
But you can see it start to waver.
Gotcha. What's your grand plan as far as how are you going to capitalize? What are you doing right now to capitalize on a serious downturn in real estate in the future?
Just trying to multiply dollars right now to have enough to invest in the real estate market, whether it be the tax liens, deeds, or actually owning properties, flipping properties, carrying the note on them, all these different ways that you can go about it.
So you own precious metals, you own real estate still.
Mm-hmm.
You owned your most recent business, you sold, but you kept the real estate, and that's an excellent opportunity right there.
Yeah.
And and think about it, your goal is to watch the person that bought your business succeed in that business,
yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
So you've got all kinds of hedges between the crypto, precious metals, inflation hedges set up, but you are not sitting back waiting. Like you said, you're looking to start the liens. Mm-hmm. You're looking to buy properties through deeds. You're not waiting for a crash. What's your take? Because a lot of people would say, yeah, but if the ninja's right and it's going to crash, why would you buy now? How would you look at real estate right now, even knowing, do you believe there's a downturn coming?
Oh, yeah,
We're already there.
Yeah. I missed the last one, unfortunately, but now I've been more aware.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
And it blows me away because later tonight, you're going to get to meet a couple more of the Master Group students. We're going to go have dinner. We're going to do some interviews and stuff. And they are also quite successful. Mm-hmm. And it's like, I'm always trying to figure out ways. And I want to ask your take on this. If you could explain this to people that are just starting out and don't have a lot of money. And I priced that course out. Just so you guys know, there's a sale. It's only open. I only opened it twice ever. This is the third time since I started the channel. And the link's down below. Can you explain to them? I tried to price it less than a point on a mortgage. And we were talking earlier about the mortgage class. And one of the nuggets you got was the different types of financing. Mm-hmm. Can you talk about that? Or what would you say to people that are like, dude, I don't have that much money?
Well, I didn't at one time either.
Yeah.
So be willing to work hard and read and listen and educate yourself. So it's a whole lot cheaper to pay for the shortcut in the course than it is to try to figure it out for the next 20 years.
That's awesome.
You know, that's the main nugget I can say about this.
And you've been to every single coaching call. Like I've seen your face on every single one. Why are you doing those live rather than watching them later when they're recorded?
You get to interact.
Okay.
Yeah. I find it more fun to interact and be in the moment.
That's freaking awesome. I can't even get over meeting guys like you. So to give you a little background, we're within a year apart age. We both started selling, candy and stuff like that as kids. He had a paper route. I had a car washing business. We both have that entrepreneurial spirit. We stand up for people that are getting bullied. We are very opinionated with our opinions when it comes to right versus wrong. And I got to be honest with you, I love meeting you guys. When was the first time you and I met?
San Antonio.
Oh, that's right. You flew out for that meetup we did in the hotel.
Just spur of the moment, yeah.
We mobbed that hotel.
Yeah, that was awesome.
75 people showed up and it was the free happy hour at Embassy Suites.
That was awesome, yeah. You can't be afraid to pull the trigger when it's time.
No, you can't. Here, can you do me a favor?
Yep.
Hold that.
Yep.
I'm going to switch the, wait, let's see here. See, this is technical because the Ninja doesn't edit. But we will cut out a little bit because I want to finish this off over at the bar because, it's the bar and you're going to see an incredible view. So let me still pause real quick. Okay. You got enough going on. You're a boarder. I'm a skier. Board racks over there. But the reason why I want to do this video is because, again, it blows my mind when successful people, one of the students, his name's Al Thomas. He's got a YouTube channel now. He started it. He's blowing up. I think he's going to hit 100,000 subs in the first year. He's owned 60 rental properties and he's a student. And and it just blows me away. He's got a Gulfstream jet and all this stuff. And I'm like, why would you do this? And he goes, because the little bits of information that I pick up. Here, let's move over and jump over here and see what we can do. All right, David, I wanted to ask you this. What is the biggest lesson you learned in life when it comes to cycles and real estate?
How to recognize them now. You become aware of it. And, I missed the last one, like I said. It worked out okay, but it could have worked out a lot better if I'd have seen it coming.
Yeah.
So it's like you say, when a train's coming down the track, all you got to do is step aside, let it pass you, and then pick up the pieces afterwards. So
what blows me away about this cycle that was not here during 2005, 2008 was heavy inflation. We had light inflation. Mm-hmm. It just ticked up a little bit. In California, gas prices skyrocketed. The cost of SUVs went up because people dove in and bought a bunch, borrowed against their homes and stuff. But now we have real serious inflation. So you and I own precious metals. We've been watching those prices rise. Mm-hmm. You and I own cryptocurrencies, watching those prices rise. At the same time, we're all meeting once a month and we're talking about watching the prices of real estate drop. Prices on days on market, like you said, are extending. Yep. You just sold your business at an incredible time. Mm-hmm. And he's got his work ahead of him because unlike most business owners that sell their business and they just walk away after a 6-month period, helping the new owner get their feet in, whatever they negotiate, you sold it and you still retain the ownership of the property. So your goal is very, very unique in that your goal is to make sure they are a success.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even during a downturn. Mm-hmm. I honestly believe that is one of the most exciting things where most people would be running away from business and going, dude, everything's crashing. Sucker, you're not that person. You can't be that person. And you set it up that way because you're like, hey, if that person fails, I don't have a tenant. Yep. And so can you talk about that? Like that thought process?
Well, originally, we purchased during COVID. So, wow. And it was a place I loved and just had a vision for. And the vision was a 3 to 5 year plan to either turn it or run it,
Yeah.
And so every step that we made wanted to make it better and better and better. And we handed her a turnkey business.
And not only that, you've made, quite frankly, honestly, I want to say the numbers, a very successful restaurant.
Yes.
You made a lot of money.
Yep.
And so you were able to pass that legacy on to her, show her the books and all that stuff.
Yep.
But what's really interesting is, see how he said 3 to 5 years? Consider this, that's a cycle. See, a lot of people get into business for themselves and they go, I'm always going to be doing this. Like you were a welder. You were an aircraft mechanic. You didn't do it forever. You were moving from cycle to cycle, or you were taking your money and bringing it to the next level.
Yeah.
You built a business and you saw appreciation in the real estate, you saw appreciation in the business. And now what are you going to do with the money from that? You're going into the next thing, right?
Yep, absolutely, absolutely. We're going to multiply that again and follow this next wave up. And that's one thing I learned from all of this education is ride the cycles. Don't think about holding something for 20 years necessarily. Ride each cycle up, and that's how you build great wealth.
Excellent. And just, the couple runs that we did before, this is only, I think, run what, 3 or 4 today? There's like nobody here today skiing. And just, there's your backdrop right now of the lake behind us. But he was talking about, okay, I've got to separate my money. I want the greatest bang for my buck, but I also know I've got to be diversified so that in case I'm wrong, something, we talked about that. And part of that is holding cash, right?
Yep. Legs of the stool.
Yeah, isn't that funny? I mean, the crypto community, there's people in crypto and people in gold and silver that would think you're nuts to hold cash. But you know who else holds cash? Who else holds cash?
Warren Buffett.
Don't you love that? I mean, it's so easy. It comes around. Every financial person, billionaire out there has a key position in cash. Why? Because if you miss the timing and there's a better buying opportunity on the way down, you rebuy more because you understand the technicals and fundamentals. All right, with that being said, we got to go ski and we got to go see K-Risk down the hill at the lodge. And I hope you guys have an awesome day. That master course, it's only been open twice. It's every single course I've ever made on real estate, and it includes every course in the future about real estate for free. That's included. So it's all real estate courses. Plus, you're going to get once a month coaching calls in a group setting, people like David and me. And we keep the group pretty small, to be honest with you. Everyone gets to ask questions, and that's once a month for the next year. So these guys keep getting extended because I want to keep bringing you guys value. So, all right, with that being said, everyone, the Economic Ninja and David are out.